door. It's like a carton of mail. Push it on up there. You get the mail and you go. You pull the mail up and then you back it up. So I'm looking at my coworkers and they all pulling the little thing back. So Miss Barbara Williams thought she could pull the little thing back with the mail on it. You know when I pulled that thing on my dad's shoulder. First of all, I acted used to like Mr. T. I was trying to be like Incredible Hulk.
You want to get out at the door?
So I pulled it like this. And I was stuck. I'm looking left and right at my coworkers and they cool. Like, okay, I'm good. Went home and I felt on this right shoulder, I felt like a sharp dagger going down through my shoulder. This means some serious stuff is going on. Went back to work on a Wednesday. Told the little supervisor, a little black Bohemian, I said, my shoulder is hurting. He said, he started speaking some language I ain't never heard of. I'm like, man. He walked all the way around that post office. I kept saying, my shoulder hurt, my shoulder hurt, my shoulder hurt, my shoulder hurt, my shoulder hurt. He started talking something I ain't never heard of in my life. That was Wednesday. Then Thursday and Friday I was off. Saturday I went to work. And I said, my shoulder hurt. And they saying, okay. They said something about, well, they told them all day my dad don't shoulder hurt. So, in the post office, from a crippled arm, tore it back. So, I went to work Sunday with the same crippled arm, tore it back. At this point, okay, look, my shoulder hurt. I can't hardly lift my arm up. Can I go do something? You know, can I just get some help? This is how they fool you. One chick gonna say, well, when did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt right here? Do you know when you hurt yourself? Did you know when you hurt yourself? I said, yeah, I know I hurt myself. Right here on this 035, and then this little homosexual man, he said, when you hurt yourself, how you hurt yourself? Did you hurt yourself on the machine or did you hurt yourself previously? They got me confused. I'm totally confused. I'm like, well, I can't tell you the exact time, date, or place that it happened, but I know it hurt. So this woman said, not on my watch, Miss Williams. I'm not taking you nowhere. I said, okay, well, my shoulder hurt. I need to go to the hospital. I need to go to the emergency room. So they took me to, well, she didn't want to take me nowhere. So the little homosexual man that was acting as the MDO, he said, you have to take Miss Williams to Cadusa on Virginia Avenue. I'm lying. So this is what she did. She went and got a little truck, one of the post office trucks, no gas in it. I said, well, Lord Jesus, we ain't got no gas in the post office car, so I think it was broke, no gas. So because we couldn't find a mail truck or whatever to take me to the emergency room, she had to take me in. I think we went in her car. By this time, she was 38 hot because she loved working at damn mail. Sorry. So we gets in her car and we goes to the post office, government paid, Department of Labor, emergency room type thing. Go ahead, I'll catch up. How about, they said, well, we ain't got no doctor in here. Y'all gonna have to go down to Midtown, which is downtown Atlanta. And she looked at me and I looked at her and she didn't really want to go because she wanted to get on, you know, she's dedicated to the mail. Mail is the priority, not my neck, not my shoulder, not my back. But she think about, I got to get this mail in, make these numbers, be the superstar. So, anywho, went back to the post office and they said, well, you got to take Miss Williams to Midtown. She said, oh, she likes to eat. She said, what about my lunch? I said, I don't know about your lunch. She said, look, let me go to this McDonald's right here and get some food. And I'll take you downtown, Midtown, to the emergency room down there. So that's where we went. This is a scheme with the post office. If we're going to do an x-ray, x-ray only shows bones. There's nothing wrong with my bone. It's my muscle that's messed up. So we did a little test there, and they said, yo, whatever, no broken bone. You got a sprain. So we working with this sprain. So by the next day, when I went back, the paperwork said, Miss Williams, don't come back in 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Wednesday, I'm at home. Then I come back. They said, well, you need to go to Cadusa, Virginia Avenue. doctor, I think his name is, this black man, real cute. Anywho, went down. And they said, well, we're going to do some physical therapy on you. We're going to do physical therapy. And they did physical therapy. At the meantime, nobody want to do no MRI. So he requested an MRI. And you know what happened? This how they get you with the government. He didn't do the MRI. He requested an MRI, and another lady requested an MRI. Back there at Nova, they requested an MRI. Everybody, I did 3-4 MRIs. So with the MRI, that tells you my muscle is torn at the rotator cuff, 2 slices. Then at the back of my shoulder, another muscle is torn, 2 slices. My right shoulder rotator cuff is frail, just like that. Frail means those little muscles is just like this. They just dangling. They frail and they hanging. Okay, I'm feeling all this pain. So they give me a little physical therapy, give me some little pills. Ready up. Okay. He says, you need an MRI. I goes to Camp Creek to get the MRI. I reported there about 10 o'clock, maybe 2. I'm sitting there, and the lady, she said, Miss Williams, we don't have no MRI request for you. So she going to call the persons with the VA, not the VA, with the persons that regulate and approve your MRI. What happened was someone, and I hope a lawyer will listen to this, somebody in Dr. Damian, whatever his name is, office, instead of requesting an MRI, this is how they try to get you. They requested a CT scan. Why I need a CT scan on my arm and my shoulder, my rotator cuff? So this is what this man gonna tell me. See, the government workers, they say, for instance, the post office, government workers work for the government. This is what they tell each other. We ain't about to pay these people. First of all, we're not going to do this MRI because it's going to show that you got all this tore up stuff from working at the post office. So this is what he did. He requested an MRI, but the little girl from Jamaica, sitting at that desk right now, she speaks good English. She requested a CT scan. So it's something about that code. Instead of putting a 1, she put a 2 and just messed me all up. So then the doctor, he know what he doing. He said, why don't you go downstairs and to our imaging shop and get a MRI, knowing good and well. Can't nobody give you an MRI without a request from the doctor. It specifically got to say the right code for an MRI. She said, Miss Williams, this right here say CT scan. I went back upstairs to CT scan. Within 2 weeks, the claim was denied. This is what Department of Labor do, y'all. Telling you what I know. So I was working 2 hours a day from December of 2014 to like January. 2 hours a day. I go in and I'm out 2 hours. Boom, pew. Do you think I got paid the 6 hours of workman's comp money? What they did was cut that they're gonna claim off, so they ain't got to pay me. Cool beans. At this time, I went to Team Work Ready, who is under investigation for stealing money from the government. They stole $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 million from the post office, from VA, and everybody else. Because, believe it or not, the people that were second opinion doctors with the government, they saw all this money, and they said, oh, we can do this ourselves. And they did it. I'm not lying. Go on the website and look for Team Work Ready, Houston, Texas. And you'll see, I'm not going to say no names, but it begins with a K. E-M-P. And then the other one is S. Oh, like my girlfriends in North Carolina. Sanders. And just think about baby son. I ain't said nothing to nobody. Nada. I want to know, how come white collar workers can get away with millions and millions and trillions of dollars when all I need to do is get my shoulder fixed? So, make a long story short, the doctor at Team Work Ready said, Miss Williams, this is what we're going to do to you. You don't need to be lifting, pushing, pulling, doing all this. What you can do is sit for 8 hours, and then every 10 minutes, get up and stretch. I took that little paper back to Atlanta PNDC, and I gave it to this acting 204B or whatever he is. And I'm gonna have to cut this out because I need to go get this little boy a ride.
I need 50 something dollars. I paid the money back, but I needed to open the account.
I understand that. I got the 50. We'll work it out. But anyway,
I'll give it right back. They said after I paid off, I can open another account and then deposit this.
Okay.
They said you need to cash your check, then bring the money.
Gotcha.
They ain't have a problem with the ID. They just needed me to bring some money.
Okay, gotcha. So back to the story. I went back in there, and okay, this is how you do it in the post office. The little boy, the little guy, he ran on up to the MDO's office and took my limitations and said, sit down for 8 hours and stretch every hour for 10 minutes as a mail handler by God in the post office. It's just like, tell you what it's just like. We're in the plantation. We're in the big house. And everybody that runs the big house is BLACK. Right? And all of these people, they want you to be like their slave. Really? They talk like this here in Atlanta. Girl, no, go on down there and get that mail, huh, baby? And I'm like, woo, what are they talking about? Didn't I tell you to get that mail and bring it up here to 035? We gotta make it to this is like a runaway slave. If we don't get the mail on the truck at the dispatch, we gonna all die. We're gonna die. They're gonna hang us, Jesus. They're gonna hang us, God. I'm not used to this slave stuff, right? First of all, because I'm a sharecropper from my mama. They sharecroppers. And I ain't never heard nobody scream at Barbara Williams like that. Say, Barbara? My mama say, Barbara? My grandma say, Barbara? My granddaddy say, Barbara, do you want something to eat? But when you come down here, they all in like slave man mentality. They just don't know that we've been free since the first ship, 1863. They don't even know about the Emancipation Proclamation. Now, first of all, they can't spell it. They don't know nothing about it because they still slaves in Savannah. I'm telling you right now, there's still some slaves right now in chains in the state of Georgia. I'm telling you what I know, because when I looked at that lady and she hollered at me, she said, don't, it's like the runaway slave said, don't holler, Barbara. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, by God. Don't say nothing, because just don't say nothing, because we used to this. We always get hollered at. Don't say nothing, Barbara. We'll lose our jobs. We'll lose our jobs if we talk back to those black peoples that own this stuff, you know. We just hands. We up here in the white, we in the plantation house, but we can't talk back to them if they say mandatory overtime. We just got to stay. We can't even leave. We gotta pay for our house and our little cars. We got these BMWs. And we gotta pay for them. I gotta cut this short, y'all. But anywho, I ain't never been no slave. I'm Sojourner Truth. I'm trying to tell y'all this right here. Barbara Williams and Sojourner Truth and Moses all tied up in one.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus. Do this right here.
Hallelujah.
Yep.
Hallelujah. You see it? You see it? Hold up. You see him? You see him?
Are we twins?
You see him?
Story's closed out right now. I had to get my back sewed on like a daggone slave.